the breath-cutting moment. To become a king, you don't just put on the crown, you cut off the dragon's head. This won't be a story about LeBron from the commercials, smiling, charismatic, shining. It won't even be about LeBron with 4 championship rings. This is the story of a young beast, a guy who was 22 but who, as if hypnotized by his own destiny, went up against a defensive war machine and tore it apart with his bare hands. Today marks the first episode of a new BASKETBOMB series. Welcome to The Becoming, the chronicle of greatness being forged. We don't just tell biographies, we dive into the games that shape legends, and we begin with May 31st, 2007. The night LeBron James stopped being Cleveland's hope and became its god of war. 2007, how long can you wait? It's 2007. The league is in limbo. Jordan is gone for good. Kobe hasn't built his super team yet. Shaq is fading. LeBron, he's a beautiful project, but still just a project. Sure, he made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. But with what squad? His best help is Zydrunas Ilgauskas and Anderson Varejão. In the old NBA, that roster wouldn't even sniff the play-in. Meanwhile, Detroit is a fortress, a defensive shield that repels any strike. 2004 champions, 2005 finalists, 4 straight conference finals appearances. Their starting 5 defends like Swiss clockwork. Billups, Hamilton, Prince, Wallace, McDyess. Not a single weak link, everything in sync. People didn't hate them, they feared them. They weren't a team, they were a system. And in this war, between the monster and the kid, the outcome seemed obvious. But everything changed in one night. Game 5, Road to Hell and back. May 31st, the Palace of Auburn Hills, Detroit's final stronghold. The crowd roars, the walls shake, 20,000 hostile faces. The whole nation waits. All right, LeBron, let's see you choke again. You're still not ready. But he's no longer listening. He's silent, staring straight ahead. As if he knows, this night starts a new era. The first 3 quarters are trench warfare, a battle for every inch of hardwood. The lead swings 4 points, 5, back to tied. No one breaks away. But one thing stands out. Detroit shares the scoring. Cleveland, it's almost all LeBron, and he already understands no one's coming to help. His teammates are in slow motion. Varejão makes 3 straight mistakes. Daniel Gibson is locked in Prince's back pocket. This isn't a team, this is baggage. It's a chain around his ankle, and he has to drag them through the storm, through the fire, through 20,000 people craving his collapse. The final 6 minutes when everything breaks. Score 88-81, 6 minutes left. Commentators start humming the funeral march, but in LeBron's eyes, no fatigue, no panic, just one message: I'm not losing. And from this moment, history begins. He scores 25 of Cleveland's final 30 points, all under pressure. Every shot contested, every possession, pain, contact, resistance. He drives and takes a body blow from Rashid. He eats a McDyess screen, hits the floor, and then rises to score again. Fadeaway over Prince, boom. Splits 2 defenders, dunk, and again and again. Detroit's defense begins to disbelieve. They try doubles, triples, doesn't matter. He finds a way. Relentless, like a storm crawling closer. Each bucket isn't just points, it's a roar. A punch to the old-school throne, a challenge to the natural order. Double overtime, death delivered. The game goes to overtime, then another, and in both overtimes, LeBron scores every single point for Cleveland against one of the best defenses of the 21st century. One play, he dunks after receiving the ball behind his back. Next, hits a fadeaway over Billups, then slashes through 3 defenders, scores with the foul, hits the deck, and rises with that look, "You think I'm done?" Every make, The crowd quiets. They came to watch him break. Instead, they watched him break their team. Aftermath, the silence after the blast. LeBron drops 48 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Not a single teammate scores 15 plus. He plays 50 minutes and barely looks tired. It's like he was feeding off the arena's hatred. In the Pistons locker room, silence. Rashid smashes a bottle against a locker. Billups just shakes his head. Coaches rewatch the plays and can't find answers. What could we have done differently? The truth? Nothing. There's no defense for sheer will. This wasn't just basketball. It was a rite of passage. The meaning defeating the myth. This game was the point of no return. It proved LeBron wasn't hype, not just a promising talent. He was a machine coded for greatness. He didn't win the title that year. San Antonio crushed him in the finals. But no one dared say he's not ready anymore. From that day on, the league knew he'll be back, and next time, with an army. They doubted him. He showed them. They mocked him. He answered. They pushed him down. He survived. Conclusion: the era begins. Sometimes all it takes is one night to become immortal. LeBron James was the chosen one in the public's eyes at 17, but he became a king at 22, in Detroit, against steel walls, against logic, against fate itself. And in this first episode of The Becoming, you've just seen how legends are born. In the next, we'll show you how another monster walked his path. Who's next? Who survived their personal war? Subscribe, and you'll find out. This is BASKETBOMB. This is The Becoming, and you've just witnessed a miracle born in hell.
About to go off like a weapon, fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts obsession, I will not stop, no I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex, haters love to hate but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason.